Welcome to Heart Tales, where we unravel the mysteries of love, one story at a time. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or just trying to figure it all out, you're in the right place. Have you ever been on a blind date? How did it go? In today's video, we will be featuring an interesting story about a blind date that turned into a love story. But before we begin, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And with that said, let's see what fate has in store for our blind date couple. It was my first time going on a blind date. My mom had set it up for me with her friend's son, who she said was just the right guy for me. I wasn't sure if I could trust her judgment, but he seemed nice enough when I met him. He was taller than me with broad shoulders and dark hair, not to mention a cute dimple on his left cheek. I had seen him at the family dinner the day before, and he was such a gentleman. So far, so good. We exchanged numbers and went on our separate ways after saying our goodbyes. For the next few days, I thought about the date my mom had set up for me. I couldn't help but wonder how it would go. I knew he was a doctor and about my age, but that was about all I knew. Would we have anything in common? What if there was an awkward silence? I tried to put my thoughts out of mind and focus on school. The day of our date arrived, and I was a bundle of nerves. I chose a simple yet elegant black dress that fell below my knees. It was a perfect match for the silver necklace my grandmother had given me. The restaurant was a small, quiet place away from the hustle and bustle of the city. It was perfect for a first date. I took a deep breath and walked inside. He was already sitting at a table by the window waiting for me. When he saw me, a big smile spread across his face and he stood up to greet me. "Hi, Sarah," he said warmly. "You look beautiful." I blushed and thanked him. We sat down and the waiter handed us the menu. "What can I get you?" I asked. "Just a water, please," he replied. I ordered a glass of milk. We talked for hours about everything and nothing. I learned that he was a doctor specializing in cardiology. He was also an only child with a passion for cooking. On the other hand, I told him about my plans after graduation and my dream of traveling the world. Time flew by and soon it was time to pay the bill. He insisted on paying and stood up to go to the cashier. As I waited for him to come back, I couldn't help but think about how perfect this day had been. Not only was he good-looking and charming, but he was also intelligent and funny. The waiter brought me the check and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The total was $200. I couldn't imagine that he would be willing to pay that much money for a first date. I started to panic and quickly took out my wallet. Before I could say anything, he returned and placed his card on the table. "I got it," he said with a smile. I tried to protest, but he stopped me with a gentle touch. "No, I insist," he said softly. "Let me treat you this once." I sighed and nodded my head in defeat. As we walked out of the restaurant, I couldn't help but feel a sense of admiration for him. He was a true gentleman and I couldn't wait to see him again. At the end of the evening, we said our goodbyes and he walked me to my car. "I had a wonderful time today," I admitted. "Me too," he replied. "Would you like to go on another date with me?" I smiled and nodded my head. Of course. Over the next few weeks, we went on several dates together. We went to the movies, bowling, and even ice skating. With each passing day, I grew closer to him and couldn't help but fall in love with him. He was everything I had ever dreamed of in a man. Then one day while we were walking through the park, he took me to a secluded spot and dropped to one knee. "Sarah," he began, his voice shaking slightly. "I love you. Will you marry me?" Tears welled up in my eyes as I nodded my head in agreement. "Yes," I whispered. "Yes, I will marry you." He slipped a beautiful diamond ring on my finger and we embraced. In that moment, I knew I had found the man I was meant to be with. After our engagement, we started planning our wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony and reception. All of our friends and family were there to celebrate with us. I couldn't believe how lucky I was to have found such a wonderful man. As the years went by, our love only grew stronger. We bought a house in the suburbs and had 2 beautiful children. Looking back, I couldn't be more grateful for the day my mom set us up on that blind date. A few months ago, I bumped into my mom at the grocery store. I couldn't help but ask her about the blind date she had set up for me all those years ago. "Oh, I knew it would work out," she said with a wink. "You two were perfect for each other." I laughed and thanked her for everything. Now, whenever I see my husband, I am reminded of the day we met. It was a simple blind date set up by my mom, but it led to the greatest love story. We hope you enjoyed this video. Tell us your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you watched till the end, please comment a love so that we could understand you were with us till the end. As well as, please let us know, where are you watching from? If you liked this video, be sure to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.